Hello? God, YouTube is weird. Hi, Arby's. I see you. Yeah, YouTube is a bit strange to set up. It works, hello? I'm glad it works, because I didn't know what the heck I was doing. But hello? No, you. But yeah, because like, it for some reason was kind of like wanting to connect to Twitch still, even though I'm pretty sure, you know, I switched it over to YouTube, like I connected my YouTube account for it. So I was sat here like, what do I do? Am I doing this right? Like, am I doing things correctly? The heck? But I'm glad you guys can see things, and I'm glad you guys can, you know, do things. You'll have to let me know how it is on sides. I was messing around with the game because it's very loud. But the music's so pretty. I mean, I see a start screen, so that's a start, right? You're meant to see that, you butt. Oh, I'm gonna pull up this on this screen. Basically, so I can see if it drops at all. But I'm sure you guys would tell me if it drops. I also didn't tweet. I should probably tweet. But, how you guys doing? I ran to get a coffee and Hervis was following me like, Mom, what you doing? No. Mom, what you doing? Come back. Oh, I didn't grab the YouTube link. Ha! No bully. Hi, Fisker, how goes? I no bully. Hi, Redo! I'm working also. I'm like, for now, have fun, sweetie. I appreciate you lurking. I'm just doing a tweety tweet. I also need to grab my notebook. You know what? I didn't prepare at all for this. But how are you guys doing? You having a good time? Having a good time? So, I have my notebook. The game on my side is very... I don't know, it seems kind of meh when it comes to quality. People prep for streams? Usually I do, but it's because I finished work an hour ago. I finished work an hour ago and kind of was sat here like, what do I do? Because YouTube is so weird for me. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I will be honest, I don't know what heck I'm doing. All I know is I've got a pretty game in front of me, I've got some cuties in my chat. It feels weird because I'm usually on Twitch, so I thought at least if I, you know, stream a little bit over here, maybe I'll have the confidence to do a bit more content, you know? Plus it's chill. But this is a game that I've been wanting to play for ages. Like, I think a couple months now. I watched Gab Smolders play it. And, it's essentially a detective game where you have to write your own notes if you want to remember anything. And I don't plan on being live for long, but I'm guaranteed to forget something. I think I also clicked ultra low latency, so you guys should be able to see me, like, see the content as I'm seeing it. Seek to emulate to a certain degree an experience of investigating a murder case. You will need to search each location carefully, find clues to proceed, and use your observation and deduction skills to uncover the hidden secrets. We recommend you writing your own notes and or taking advantage of the in-game camera. The game auto-saves whenever you leave a location should you encounter a bug or a problem. Oh, okay. I think the game is a couple of years old now, so that's fine. The game will continue from there and you will refrain everything from you found up until that point. Good luck. Interesting. I don't know if there's a cutscene.
Hey, Janet. So the chief has entrusted you with my assignment, hey? I hope it didn't interfere with your weekend plans. Anyway, he told me to call you and fill you in on it. You remember the murder that happened a few years back that was never solved? The one at Painscreek where the ex-mayor's wife was killed? Well, the property's being auctioned off soon, so we don't have much time to dig up anything that's relevant to the case. So, see what you can find. Hopefully it'll be something worth publishing. Anyway, take care. I'll see you on Monday. Bye.
Neat. It's 8 seconds, oh boy. How is audio for you guys? Is it all okay? And yes, it's a black screen at the moment. Squeaking of the door. In 1955, Vivian Roberts, a successful businesswoman and wife of former mayor, was murdered and dragged to the front of her own home. Audio is fine, perfect. The case was never solved and the killer was never found. It's rumoured that a private investigator was in Painscreek sometime later, but nothing more came of that. I did put on ultra low latency, but I'm more than happy to, you know, restart and try and figure that out. Last week we received some news that the large swaths of Painscreek County will be auctioned off soon. I'd like to revisit the story and attempt to find out the following. Who killed Vivian Roberts, what was the motive, and what was the murder weapon? Please submit your findings and a front page photograph for your story to be published. Don't forget to bring the camera. But it's not a problem. Yeah, considering, you know, it's not bad to have 8 seconds, considering, you know, it could be 20 if I was to leave it on normal latency. But if that's ultra low, I have questions for YouTube. Okay. Yeah, I'll just leave. I'm out here. Bye bye. No. Population 0. Sheriff's office. Something posted on the window must be important. Padlock is 1131. You know what? Okay. I'm gonna note that down, just in case. I'm gonna basically note everything down. Cemetery gate. You know, anyone that goes over this notebook later on, like when I, you know, when I leave the house to do something and someone looks after my cats for a bit, someone's gonna look in the notebook and be like, what the heck were you going on about? The camera is useful at capturing anything important to your investigation. Okay. I didn't realize that meant exit. I thought that was a room. The game is beautiful though. Oh, I can crouch! Goth Girl Cemetery padlock code adds up! I'm still crouching. Look. Don't underestimate the goths. The goth. Spring closet. That's locked. That's locked. No, it's not. Okay, there's no power. I feel like we'll have to come back in here when there is power. There's more post-its. Oh, there's a torch. We take the item, zoom the item in, so... Ooh! Left mouse button to put the item back, or F to store. L for flashlight? Who the heck adds it as L? Moon Cafe. A selection of exquisite recipes to taste. Our lattes are known as the best in the county. I will put that to the test. I make great lattes. Lunch and dinner only £10. Or €10. I don't know what this is in. Joshua S. Taylor, last seen on the playground, biracial. Last seen at 4 Pebble Lane across the river on the playground, he was wearing his favorite blue jacket has a scar below his left eye. Finish getting ready for work. Oh no, have you got work today? I hope you get the best triple or quadruple shot espresso. This espresso. Krend, I see you on the Twitch side. I see you trying to quack. I can't hear them because the bot's not up. Saturday to Tuesday. Okay. Wanna see a magic trick? Poof! Abracadabra! Makes child disappear. I mean, it's ginger too. Oh, this is the lady we gotta investigate. I see you, Krent Friendover on Twitch. I see you. I can't stream at both places. I'm not allowed. Twitch would tell me off. Not that it pays me enough anyway. Oh. Hold on. I need to turn that off. Because I didn't realise that I would have that on still. Where the heck is it? There it is. Yeah, I didn't realise, because I didn't realise basically how much would translate over to YouTube. Because it because it basically was like, oh yeah, we, you know, only captured this much. And it adds so many more buttons to your OBS that I'm like, what the heck? Also, I prepped for stream in 5 minutes. Because, you know, your girl was unprepared. He has always been adorable, this is very true. Maybe on my lunch break I should have, yeah. Mix it up with working with YouTube. I don't have access to it, so I'm not sure. Even then, we don't have access to, like, channel point things. Anyway. Imagine being prepared. Imagine working, like, a late shift and then immediately jumping on stream. Because, you know, why not? Vivian Roberts, successful businesswoman and wife of ex-mayor, found dead in front of her home. Was it? Yeah, she was dragged in front of her home. Oodie and blankets. Ooh. Dude, what? The wife of ex-mayor Charles Roberts was found dead in front of her home, 1 Maple Drive, Painscreek at 7:15. Mary Martinez, a maid currently working at the mansion, was retrieving the morning paper when she saw Vivian's body and immediately called 911. Hi, Min. How are you? Imagine me trying to stream after work. Oh, boy. I feel like you had been chaotic. Are you doing well, Min? Doing well. How are you, lovely? So many hecking lovelies in the chat. We've missed you. The Painscreek Sheriff, James Howard, arrived shortly and the victim was pronounced dead. The time of death was estimated to be 11 PM last night and 1 AM this morning. The body is currently at the coroner's office waiting for an autopsy. The people of Painscreek have started grieving for her. Candles and flowers were being placed at the gates in front of her home where she was found. So she was found at the gates. Vivian was indeed a person whom many respected and adored. Her success, wow, I cannot speak, in business, her loyalty to her family, and her love for the people of Painscreek are unsurpassed. She will be missed. So, hold on, I'm gonna note a few things. I got a little pen that has a ghosty. Oh, I almost knocked over my coffee. It's a Monday at Doobie, and I worked a late shift. Who the heck works a late shift on a oh, me. Because I'm a dummy. Also, Min, thank you for subbing. You sweet bean. You sweet, sweet bean. Okay, so she was possibly killed at 11 PM. but was found at like 7:15 at 7:15 a.m. So in those 8-ish hours, no one had seen her. Oh, we got a journal too. Newspaper, Vivian Roberts stuff. Oh, we can see this. That's interesting. Amazing tea, soothing river, nature green. I thought it said mature green then. And there's a sack.
Hi, this is Steven. I just wanted to make sure the package was sent. Again, I'm currently at Anne's courtyard. Any extra info you have would be much appreciated. Thank you very much. Talk to you later.
Lost and found, unnamed. I can't see if that one's got a name. Okay, it's not classified. Okay, so we need a lock code. Mature sacks, a special corner of the orange side. Stop. I can snuggle one of these days. Can we snuggle? I want to snuggle. I'm cold. Anyway. Scott Brooks, Painscreek Trinity Church pastor's son, suspect of killing Vivian Roberts. Okay, I think I need to note that. It's going to possibly be put in the journal, but I need to note that. Scott Brooks. Suspect. Okay. Witness reported seeing suspects fleeing from the murder scene last night. The police apprehended Scott Brooks yesterday afternoon. He was residing at the Roberts I thought it said hunting cabin by the trailhead. According to the witness, who at this time had wished to remain anonymous, he was coming home late July 19th around 10 to 12. But he saw Scott walking away very quickly from the Roberts' mansion, heading down Silver Lake. Although Scott looked upset, the witness did not think it was unusual until a few days later when he came across the newspaper article on Vivian. Feeling uneasy about the whole situation, he called the police. Shortly after the call was made, the police arrived at Scott's cabin and questioned about where he was the nights where Vivian died. He did meet her that night, but he said he had nothing to do with her death. Scott was later brought down to the station for questioning. We're snuggling all weekend, you have no choice in this. I've got to work this weekend, though. Oh gosh. Okay, so Scott Brooks is a suspect, because, you know, he met her last. Vivian's funeral was held this afternoon. Bernard the butler, Dorothy the head servant, Derek the family chauffeur, and his mum Wanda, who was fighting cancer, attended. Vivian's husband Charles came with the daughter Trisha. Charles did not utter a word. He was very quiet. Most of the town came and paid their respects at the funeral. Halfway through the ceremony, Trisha started to weep loudly. Dorothy brought her elsewhere, and the crying died down. Noticed that Dorothy looked tired. It must have been tough to take care of Trisha. She's been having multiple breakdowns. I can't blame her. With the loss of her mother and with her boyfriend being accused of the killer, it must have taken a toll on her. I feel sorry for the whole family. The whole family. Also, you can snuggle me as much as you want, Musi. I'm gonna be in pain because of the tattoo. Also, I'm cooking for us, remember? Anyway. The town of Painscreek is quickly becoming a ghost town. The population has decreased drastically over the years, ever since the deaths occurred. Deaths. Plural? There's two? It seems that more and more people are actively looking to leave this town. It's sad to see a once lively town become what it is now. Good looking. I'm planning to cook a gnocchi bake for Moosey. No. Yes, sir. It's gluten free too. It's been almost 6 months since Vivian was killed. Her death still bothers me. Why was she killed? What was the killer's motive? She was someone who had earned the love and respect of the community. No employee of hers, nor any citizen of Painscreek reaped any benefit from her passing. It doesn't make sense. She is real. Stop. The Painscreek Community Hospital is officially closed. The remaining patients have been allocated to other hospitals that will provide suitable services for them. To be honest, it's hard to watch them leave. I wonder if the day will come when I resign somewhere else. Stop it, you guys. Story of tragedy. Oh, a key! Oh. Oh, that's our ID! Another key! An old gate key. Doesn't mean my simping stops. This report is an update of what happened to Vivian Roberts. Scott Brooks, the only suspect of this murder case, was apprehended a few days after Vivian's body was found. According to the investigation, someone saw Scott around 11:30 near the woods north of the mansion. Two hunters were looking for more wood for their bonfire when they heard shouting. They witnessed Scott and Vivian arguing, however they were too far to hear the context of the argument. 6 months prior to Vivian's death, Scott was fired from working at the mansion. She cited Scott for tardy work and rebellious behaviour, prohibited Scott from visiting the mansion and meeting Trisha, who by then had a close relationship with Scott. It's currently investigated in this case. Scott is our main suspect in Vivian's murder, and that was 1995. Due to the decrease in population of Painscreek County over the recent years, we've decided to delegate manpower elsewhere. This letter is to inform you that you have been reassigned to Grand County starting May 14th, 1998. This was before I was born. Anyone want to feel old? That was before I was born. Oh. God, that light is loud. This was after I was born. Make you feel old yet? Thanks for— You're welcome! Close for good. I don't think you can add that. And God, that's loud. Hold on, let me turn my sound down. You'll have to let me know if it's too loud for you guys, because I know it can be a bit loud. Left shift to sprint. Fucking you. You know what? We'll go this way first. Play park. Children's play area. Children should be supervised by a responsible adult. Am I a responsible adult? Needs me. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's go back onto the main road. God, I would love to live somewhere like this, where it's just a small little town. Pretty face. That pretty face is not to be seen for a while. If you didn't know, I am going a bit camless when it comes to streaming. Okay, we haven't got that one. Ooh, power. Can I turn you on? Hello? Okay. Ice cream for what? Give ice cream, please. Also, I find it funny that my Twitch captions are trying to keep up. I don't know if like my Twitch captions on Twitch will show anything. So much wine. Can I take it? It's not gonna be used, so I already have one, but I want it.
Hi, this is Oliver Gibson. I just wanted to thank you for letting me borrow your toolbox and shovel. I'm currently out of town for a few days, and I didn't get the chance to return it yet. In the case you need them, it's currently sitting in my photo lab. Ask Mrs. Patterson for my spare key.
Aw, how nice. The music is not, though. I think it's just start scores. Ooh, explore the area. Enjoy your stay at Painscreek and take a chance to explore your surroundings. So, Sheriff Station, Oak Creek Town, Roberts Estate, Painscreek Village, Crab Island. I want to go to Crab Island. Sunday worship. Nope. Steve's Barbershop. The Calf. Gone but not forgotten. Church. Missing poster. What can you do if you are locked out of your own car? This must be highlighted for a reason. The hooked end of a tool is thin enough to slip through the car's window and rubber seal, catching the rods connected to the lock mechanism. I love this so heckin' much. I want this kind of drawing. Letters or documents for in-guests go in receipt slot. Thank you for the key. Here's the key that you requested, 7 Black Pine Road. Okay, so we have the key for 7 Black Pine Road. Okay. Painscreek Community Hospital closes its doors after 60 years of service. Fund embezzlement suspect her as key factor. Whoa. 60 cents for a paper. Painscreek Community Hospital was one of the leaders in long-term rehabilitation for elderly in Newland. Finally closes its door after 60 years of service. First opened its doors in 1936, serving as a humble abode for treatment patients, provided boarding for those who needed prolonged treatment. Vivian Roberts is a successful businesswoman who saw the need to revamp the hospital in the early 70s. She founded the Roberts Relief Foundation. And the main purpose is to support the needs of the village of Painscreek, starting with the hospital. Okay, so she raised a foundation for it. Also, this isn't one of the keys for here, right? No. Okay, so there was 3 rooms? Were they not used, or are they phone numbers? Standard room. Oh, this person never left their room. Interesting. Champagne. Ooh, okay, so if this has been 1, abandoned basically, and 2, like, people had moved out, why wouldn't you take 1, expensive wine with you? But also, why wouldn't you, like, take all the expensive things. I'm gonna search the downstairs first. Here's some of our usual customers. You might want to memorize this. Church, 46 Silver Lake Boulevard. Photolab is 5 Walnut Avenue. Robert's Estate is 1 Maple Drive. Mr. Morris's house is 19 Black Pine. And Mr. Hall's house is 10 Town Center. Painting on the floor. Okay. What is? Past due. Thank you for your rent payment. It's stated on the rental agreement, however, rent payments are not... When rent payments are not received on the 4th of the 4th, you must pay additional rent because of a late charge due or because you did not qualify for the rent discount. The required additional amount was not included in your payment and is therefore due. £85 at once. Bring your credit card balance to up to date. Okay, it must be paid within 7 days. I wonder if he paid it. And also, he was the last one to check out. We gotta come back here then when we've got keys. Also, because of like the lighting and the eerie feeling and the eerie music, I'm constantly checking my back thinking that someone's behind me. So I'm gonna tab out for just a sec. I wanna make sure everything's working. Wow. YouTube's like, hey, your bitrate is lower than what we recommend. I'm like, my internet can only handle so much, man. Other. Are we able to see what... Oh. Address for the key is written on the paper next to it. Oh, I forgot what the paper was. Everything seems good. That's good. I think with YouTube streaming, I might be able to pop up my bitrate a bit. So that's fine. 7. Okay, number 7. That's fine. Also, thank you for all the love on... Thank you for all the love on Twitter. I feel like now, when I go live, I just need to post a picture of Bobby or Hovis. Because that's what brings it in. Okay, so that was, what? Anne's Courtyard Inn and Suite. Let's go to the Moon Cafe. Aw. Big but little. Uh-huh. This is so pretty. I want to live in town like this. I want to visit towns like this. Number 16. Cats and thighs. So if it's cats and thighs, I'm gonna get everyone's attention. Brill. Keep that in mind. Ooh, what's this? Eh. I wanna know. Guys, left or right? Left or right? Also, my god, this game is so pretty. Left. Okay, up the hill we go. Hey look! Trash! Me! It's Black Pine, right? Number 6? Excuse me, man. Hello, you're excused. Okay, no. Is there a map? Nope, I haven't picked up a map yet. Oh, could I have picked up the map earlier on in the first building? I think the next building we go to is number 6, but I'm exploring at the moment. What this way? Oh, is this the exit? It is not. I also lost my cats. I don't know where they've gone. They're not behind me, that's for sure. Why does this look like England but have mailboxes like America? Yeah, I thought it was like, the closest town that I've seen and, like, I could relate to is, like, Yorkshire? Like, York? But I've only been there a few times, but it gives me the same kind of vibe. God, this is creepy. I swear there was someone up there. I don't know. So this was, what, the mansion? Okay. There's a lock on that door. I don't think I'm meant to be up here yet, if I'm honest. Oh, this is so pretty! Dr. Henry Johnson, brain, found drowned in the vehicle at the bottom of the Cherry Creek Lake, but it was submerged in water as long as 15 days. No one realized that he was missing for 15 days? At least. A burgundy car was found at the bottom of Cherry Creek Lake yesterday afternoon. A swimmer who chose to remain anonymous said he was diving in the lake when he saw what appeared to be a red car glittering at the bottom of the lake. Swam towards the vehicle and was shocked to see a body in the driver's seat. He quickly called the police. 3 hours later, the vehicle was pulled out, and the body was identified as Dr. Henry Johnson. Based on the police report, the body has been in the water for 10 to 15 days. Painscreek Community Hospital confirmed that Dr. Johnson last checked in the 28th. Hospital staff assumed he had left Painscreek for business purposes, which Dr. Johnson would normally do. Do privately, no missing person report. So, Dr. Johnson died. So, he possibly died, what, this June 28th? Died June 28th. Sorry, I wanted to update my notes. God, this feels so creepy to walk around someone else's house when they're not here. Flower. Anyone delivering food to church on Saturdays, please lock all doors and return the key under the flower pot before leaving. There's a flower pot key. Freaking where? flower with flowers on it. Nice. Perfect. It kind of irritates me how there's a bit of a lift between the two counters. I don't know why, but that kind of annoys me. Isn't that an end table? No, it's like a breakfast nook. Okay, we'll search this room first. Ah, so this is like the cleaner's utility room. Diary. Okay. I've been here for almost 3 months. Everyone treats me well. Most of the workers have been here for a long time, some as long as 30 years. Dorothy is probably the oldest maid here. She's really nice and is responsible for taking care of all of the maids. She's always giving me snacks. So we've already got Dorothy. I'm going to note it down because I'm absolutely going to forget when I next play. But Dorothy looked after all maids. And gave snacks. She gave snack. Snack. The other oldest worker is probably Bernard. He's the butler. He's so serious, I don't think I've ever seen him smile. Okay. You're a snack, no you. So, we've got Bernard, who's the butler. Okay. Dorothy and Bernard don't talk much to each other, however they're perfect when it comes to attending Charles and Vivian's needs. I guess that's why they're in charge here. Hi Chaz, it's going well, how are you, lovely? Got it. Look, it feels so weird seeing everyone's name over here. Because I've kind of on Twitch got nicknames for you, like set up. So I can immediately give you your nickname as soon as you pop into chat. I noticed Charles and Vivian are never together much either. Even when it comes to even when they're both at home, they don't seem happy what's going on. Vivian was passing by when I broke the vase. I must have been really nervous because I stood there for God knows how long. Thought she would scold me or even fire me. Instead, Vivian invited me to have tea with her. So it seems like Vivian's really nice. Okay, thanks. I'm glad you're okay. So, to catch you up to speed, basically, Chaz, we're investigating this town because the main woman of the town, she's been basically killed and left in front of her door, or left in front of the gate to her home. So far we found Bernard, who is the butler, Dorothy, the main maid, and I can't remember his name, but he was basically in the flat for God knows how long. A doctor who was mysteriously found that basically had driven into the lake and passed away. What else? What else have I got noted? Oh, and Scott Brooks, who I'm gonna guess was seeing Vivian, the person we're investigating. It's suspected as murder. Also, Mussy, thank you for liking the tweet. Okay. She asked about my parents and what I wanted to do in the future. I told her I hoped to open my own deli someday. She said I could do anything if I set my mind on it and work really hard. Like me, she used to be poor. Now she's a successful businesswoman. I hope to be like her someday. Wanda is sick. I've heard she has cancer and it's been 2 months since I took over for her. Her son Derek stays with her whenever he's not driving for Charles. What is it with me and words? I don't understand. I feel sorry for them. Luckily, Mr. Roberts helps with their financial needs. I pray she gets well soon. Okay. Andrew shouted at me for walking on the grass, though I thought I was sure I didn't step on it this time. He's always drunk anyways. Okay, I'm gonna have to pop that down as Andrew is always drunk. I also know an Andrew that's probably always drunk. Can't maths. Quick maths. Scott told me to ignore him. I'm not sure how he could be so patient, always taking care of Andrew and covering his workload. Would have assumed that Scott was Andrew's son if I had not known that Father Matthew adopted him years ago. He was so nice and talented, not to mention handsome, if only he wasn't taken. Ooh. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Okay. That's all in that one. Ooh! To-do list. Laundry duty today, clean out the attic, water the plants, book Mrs. Roberts' appointment, and wash the windows. Clorox lime. You are handsome. Can confirm. Why so many rooms that I can't open? I'll open this one. Oh, because that's not creepy at all. That's not creepy at all. What was it for my flash? Oh, that's with the flashlight off. This is with the flashlight on. Oh my goodness. Titties. I see a book. Ah, read. Oh, I cannot read this writing. I will do the best that I can. We went hunting this afternoon. Scott's quite a fast learner and has good manners too. I told him to call me Charles, but he kept saying it's appropriate to call me Mr. Roberts. He almost got a deer on his second try. If he keeps this up, I'll take him over Bernard. I can't read that word as my hunting pattern. Can't read cursive? I can barely read cursive. I write a lot in cursive, that's the thing. If I'm on like my good days, I can write like this. But I can barely fucking read it. Treasure's been rather obvious with her interest. He's a good-looking young man and respectful to others. I don't mind his status. There's nothing wrong with being an orphan. If there is, it's the parents' fault. I know that Trisha fancies him. I've grown to like him too. I can read and write it. Can you pop into stream and like read all this for me? To Mom's death anniversary. Okay, so the 27th is a death anniversary. I might need that information later. Whose book is this? It's Mr. Roberts's, right? August 27th. Mr. You know, the way I wrote these notes are kind of like a to-do list for me. It's kind of funny. It's been 18 years since she passed away. I paid my respects on the tombstone. Vivian wasn't feeling well, so chose not to come. I asked Scott to accompany me. He brought fresh lilies. Said lilies just soul of the deceased has returned to a peaceful state. Sometimes I feel like he's a son to me. Now that I think about it, Vivian has always been getting sick during this time of year. I know our relationship would have not been as close as we had it. No worries. But ever since Vivian discovered my affairs, she hasn't been the same. I once joked to her friends during dinner that all politicians are alike, and as a politician's wife, she's learned to close one eye. Sometimes I feel sorry for her. I think it was because of Trisha that she didn't leave me. She's a good wife and a good mother. I'm grateful for that. And you bloody cheated on her? Dude! Dude! What an idiot. Oh, it's a gym. So Bernard, Derek, and Trisha are on Sundays. Bernard is on Monday and Tuesdays. Wednesday and Thursdays is Charles, and Friday was Vivian. Vicky! Pick it up, please. Hello? There we go. Who's just that? That's Bernard. God, that noise is annoying. Considering it's possible that this house has been left for ages. House entrance key. Found it in one of the locker. So there's a house entrance key. Forgot to return the servant's room key in time. I left the key in the kitchen drawer. Sorry about that. But we checked all the drawers. Did we not? My god, this is so fancy! There's a bar and everything. 20 years later, Painscreek still honors the lives of the coal mine workers. Despite shock and pain, it was tragedy that united everyone. 20 years ago, 6 members of the village, together with 13 others from the towns of Hillsdale and Old Creek, perished in one of the coal mine demolition programs. The coal mine belonged to Roberts Mining Company. Vivian Roberts, who had just married into the Roberts family, started a fundraiser event that raised $96,000, contributing $24,000 from her company. A total of $120,000 was compensated to the 6 families. It's a very small sum compared to what those of the families have lost. No amount of money could replace the loved ones. Vivian told the press, what we can do, however, is provide them with whatever the help they may need. Okay, so she was really bloody nice. Ginger beer. It's my beer! Security room. I don't think I'm meant to be up here yet. Notes for Vivian's tea schedule. Tea time is 3:20 on the dot. Use a flower pattern cup for Mondays. Gold line cups are for guests. Half a cup of milk. Always leave sugar on the side. Never interrupt unless she calls for you. She doing business. Honestly, I keep thinking I'm gonna turn around and like someone's gonna be there. Did I? I searched that side, didn't I? I did. I did it. Okay. So, One of the people said that they left a key in the kitchen drawer. Did I not check all the drawers? Imagine having a house this big though, right? Oh! Shopping is for Trisha's birthday. 3 packs of balloons, candles, new tablecloth, baking powder, eggs and strawberries. There's the key. Mansion room key. Does it say what room? Because it was a servant's quarters, wasn't it? Is it the same key for basically every room up there? Well, look at you being all fancy. Can I... Okay. Need more space. Child is taking too much space. Okay, it was likely this room that we can unlock, right? Okay, okay, we've used that key now. Oh! I need to report Scott to Bernard. His suspicious acts are getting out of hand. Today I saw him peeking into Mr. and Mrs. Roberts' room from the window. He's been told many times now not to do this. He was a peeping Tom! He was a peeper. Creeper. Is this like the child's room or something? I was cleaning the mansion attic today when I found Derek and Wanda's old stuff. I asked Derek about it and he told me he used to live here with his mom until he was about 6 years old. We chatted for like an hour. I've never talked to him that much. It felt quite nice talking with him, rather relaxing. I had to interact with Bernard today. His left wrist was swollen pretty badly. When I asked what happened, he claimed he fell on the rock. It fell during rock climbing and twisted his left hand. So we can't help with the writing of Easter invitations this year. I'm a creepy. No, you're not. I know you're not. I told him he only needs his right hand for writing. He looked at me as if I was joking. How could I have known that he was left-handed? So, I feel like that's going to be useful. The detective in me is like, that's useful information. So Bernard is left-handed. Okay. Okay. Dorothy asked me to help her clean the house tomorrow. I didn't know she had her own place. I thought she lived with the Roberts family in the nanny's room. She said she hasn't used the house for the past few months, but it needs to be taken care of every now and again. Have fun at work, Arby's. She will be 60 this year. I think I should help her. The address is 40 Black Pine Road. Trisha and Vivian had an argument during dinner. Vivian is thinking to send Trisha to college, but Trisha wants to be with Scott. She's not thinking straight. She has too much loves. I was about to clean the gallery when I noticed the door was already slightly open. I looked inside and saw Mr. Roberts standing in front of a painting right before I left. I heard a faint click as he was leaving the gallery. I hid in the staircase hallway. I wasn't sure that he was gone. I went into the gallery to see what he was so intense by. It was just a painting of an old woman with a white headband. I wonder what's so interesting about this lady. There will be a grand party to celebrate Trisha's birthday this evening. She'll be officially 21 years old. Trisha and Scott are meeting at the shed behind the mansion. They've called it their secret hideout. I know Vivian doesn't want Trisha to be with Scott. Should I tell her about it? Well, yeah. Also, how has it been an hour already? Oh my goodness. Dr. Johnson is dead. He was the head of Painscreek Community Hospital as well as the Roberts' family doctor. The police came by and asked if Vivian would be willing to go down to the station for another interview. I was nervous, but Vivian was very calm and accepted their request. She came back in the evening and assured us that everything was okay. She had nothing to do with Dr. Johnson's death. His death was purely an accident. Mary Martinez story. I didn't pick this up, did I? I was cleaning Mr. Roberts' tea room when I stumbled across a pile of letters full of negative comments addressed to her. Why on earth did she keep those letters? And so why she still had someone that basically hated on her. Hey babe, how goes? She more than anyone in this town doesn't deserve to be attacked by the faceless cowards. These people cannot see the positive impact she's made on the community. It's not her fault that her business deals can't please everyone. Fingers frozen. Mine are too. It's very cold. It's going okay. So far, let me grab my notes for a second. Let me grab my notes. So far, Vivian has been killed. She was found at 7:15 in the morning, but was killed around 11 p.m. We've got a suspect. We also know that the doctor died on the 28th. That the head maid, Dorothy, looked after all the maids and gave one of them a snack. Bernard's the butler and is left-handed. Andrew is always drunk, and Mr. Roberts' mum's death anniversary was August 27th. Notes. Many notes. We'll close those. I'm gonna have a quick waddle around the outside of the house because I feel like something's missing. The horse did it. Death by neighbor. Storage room. Door is bolted from the inside. Oh, we've been here. Okay. I can leave that door open to show that we've been there then. That's fine. I'm glad you like my joke. There's a box! Random box of wine outside. God, the sound scratches a piece of my brain. Such a good sound. I want to go back in the gallery. Not the gallery, the library. It still amazes me that people just left everything like this. Like, this has very clearly been just left. Ah! Vivian Roberts, Jackson Lewis? Influential citizen, Vivian Roberts. Aw, Vivian basically was like she was basically the person that kept the whole town together, it seems. Okie dokie, get me food poo, please, Tinkle. So she was basically found in front of these gates. We'll run back down the road. Yeah, she was basically found in front of those gates, if not another gate, but I think that's the main one. Okay, so we've got this key, which was for number... Was it number 5 or number 6? And house entrance key, found it in one of the lockers in the mansion. So that would be maybe Bernard's house? Maple Drive, Silver Lake. Is there anything in the trash? Also, people have left, like, random stuff hanging. $39. User 40, 43, and 45. So it's not them that we're looking for. 40. God, I love this. Oh, church! And I burn in flames. Okay, we can't get in there yet. Didn't it say, like, one of these pots had got, like, a flower underneath them? Not a flower underneath, the key underneath them. Okay, can't explore that yet. Number 1. Truth shall set you free. Will it, though? Will it? Another abandoned car. Bit of a weird sound for that, but okay. It sounded kind of like someone pounding on the door to get in. Bit of random sound. Okay. Christopher Burke. Anthony Reed. Wait, wasn't Anthony the one that was constantly drunk? Madeline Roberts. Here we see the victim girlfriend in her natural habitat. You shush! I'm not in my natural habitat. Not yet. Need more candles. Linda Tyler, Gary Roberts, Raymond Brown, Christopher Burke, Goldberg. Why is there random cross? No, no shush. Random cross with flowers. Philip Young. Welcome back. Scott Brooks. God's Lent Child. So Scott is also dead. All of them are basically dead. I think it's number 6, wasn't it, that we needed? No, wrong street. It's not Painscreek Killings. Uh-huh. Town Center. That kind. So we need number 6. 28. Is it down here? You can't use my sips here. It's not this one, is it? It's not a 9 and I thought it was a 6. I'm gonna assume, because I can't look at the lock exactly and unlock it, that it's a no. So that's number 7. Is number 6 around here? Number 4. Number 22. That's not how numbers work. Number 6. Okay, so it's not number 6. Not number 4 either. I'm confused. You know the look I'm giving you right now? Oh, I know. Okay, I'm gonna go back around and try that key again. It was I. Yeah, I can't, like, try it at all. Okay. To be fair, maybe I'm on the wrong street. On center. No, I'm on the right street. I'm gonna go back in and double check. Because, like, I'm sure of it. I'm sure it was either 519. Number 7. It was neither of the two. I'm just a dumbass. Okay. So we're looking for number 7. American as street signs in a British as fuck town. Right, it's so confusing. Okay, look out for number 7 for me. I think it is down, not down here. Down this way? Oh, that's Pebble Lane. That's why we wouldn't be able to find it. So this one would still be this. I don't know what number this is. Number 40. Is there things down here? Apparently. This is where, like, we can't enter the place. Oh, this is the hospital. Okay. I guess we're now viewing the hospital. I was gonna go to that house, but it's all still cut. The lights are on. Surely we're being followed around a bit. If Father Matthew forgets his key, place it under the flower pot next to the church. There is one next to the church, okay. Okay. No addresses for these people? Someone is paying the electricity bill, exactly. So Peter Burnett was the last one. Burnett. That's a visitor's book. God, this is so creepy. Susan, Catherine, Lisa, and Maureen. Are there any notes I can pick up and read? Need a handyman? Oh, Scott. Scott was the handyman. For doctor's use only? Oh. Wanda Tyler. Mine. I take. It was shiny. Head upstairs in just a second. I want to make sure I'm covering all bases. Why does the music kick up? I don't like it. I feel followed. Okay, that's the office again. This is creepy. Oh god, I can barely read this. Just the colours. I heard from my mum that you're not feeling well. and have to be in hospital from now on, so I wrote this letter to say I'm really sorry for what I said last time. I just wanted our time capsule to be perfect. When you get better, you can put anything you want in the time capsule, and you can decide where we should bury it, I promise. I really hope you get well soon. I miss you. Please write back to me. P.S. You can pass your letter to my mom. She works at the hospital as a nurse. Neat. Toothpaste. Herb flavour. And random milk. Vitamin D milk. Is heaven real? You don't give that to someone that's in the hospital! That is such a bad move, such a dick move. Ooh, what this? God. These last few months have gave me time to reflect for quite some time. When it comes to the understanding that soon my body will be no more, and I will return to the earth, the questions arise of the purpose of we fragile beings have in life. In hospital, here, have this book about death. Have this book about after death. How my soul yearns. I cannot read that, whether it says years or yearns. For those joyful moments with loved ones when I was ignorant of such incomprehensible matters. Now I sit here just waiting for death, knowing I will never have a second chance. If only I could express what I feel to my wife, kids, people I once called friends. Maybe I can feel comfort. My body may be old to travel, but at least I can send something to them. A nurse has helped me prepare a package to send. I'll see to it that it gets personally dropped off. I'll see to it personally that it gets dropped off once my body feels better. The last effort of a sick old man. Alcohol swabs. God, I feel followed. Look, a gym. You reckon Jim came to the gym? I can't reach the shelf. That's down. Can I take the elevator up? Hey, elevators aren't working. Oh, there's a basement. Whee! Never mind, we can't go in it. There's also a set of stairs elsewhere. Where were the stairs? These ones? Do they go all the way up? No. Oh, there is access to the roof. Why would I be up here? Oh. Huh. Broken ledge, someone could fall and die. Or someone has fell and died. Brain. Okay, I'm getting out of this hospital before it gives me even more of the creepies. was interesting. Someone absolutely fell and died. Yeah. Maybe that's why they closed the hospital. They were like, nah, we've had too many deaths here and one of them hasn't been accidental. Time to go. Time to leave. So we have one for 7 Black Pine Road, which I can't find. So we're on Black Pine at the right moment, right? Where the heck is number 7? That's 15. 11. I think up here was 7, wasn't it? No. That was to Vivian's place. Walnut, Silver Lake. Can you tell I'm terrible with directions? Ooh. Farmer's market! I want to go to a farmer's market at some point. It's so fun. Silver Lake. Need to get back, basically back on the main road. I guess this way, maybe? Yeah, I want to go. I'm wondering if... I honestly wonder if there's one going on, like, when... Yeah, I was wondering if there's one when you come over for the tattoo. Okay, so we need number 6. Would it be... It wouldn't be up there, would it? Ooh, would it be through here? I haven't checked through here. That's 20. Free. Leave me alone. 26, 24, 22. Number 6. Number 4. Would this main road be the same thing? What number are you? Number 8. Number 2. Number 10. What the heck are these numbers? The numbers, what do they mean? 11. 50. I'm confused. I'm only looking for number 7. What the heck? That tree moving there gave me the creeps because I kept on thinking that someone was stood there. That's Pebble Lane. So, it's meant to be on this road, but I cannot find number 7. Number 4. That's number 7. Okay. Keep an eye out for another number 7, I guess. This Saturday. I'm working! I'm working, though! Okay. Finding Painscreek Community Hospital reviewed 43. Ah! Silver Lake. Game. Yeah, I'm just gonna... You know what? We're carrying this. It was number 40, right? I think we gotta go to the town center. I think this is one of the bugs. Town center. Third Saturday of every month. So, yeah. It depends on how far it would be away, because if it's a case of just, you know, waking up at fucking 6 AM or something, and as long as I'm back to work at, like, as long as I get home at least 8:30 to log in, I should be fine. But that means waking up early, and I have no energy for that. Center. If we go down Clover Street, let's see if we can get to a different street. Clover Street, Silver Lake. Ah, Silver Lake. Is it number 40? No, it does it with this key. Pressing yes will move your character back to the start of the level. No. I just wanna... Oh, wait. Nope. Okay. Well, I guess I'm carrying around this fucking key. Near the Wales border. Yeah. The market will be open at the time. Yeah, I know. So 43. 43 is what we look for. 1. Also, yeah, I think I've experienced this bug. Okay, I'm gonna have to reload. Please leave and re-enter the level so the map can fully reload. When you encounter a bug that would cause the player to be unable to move, am I able to pop this away at all? Because I've now got this in front of me. And it's number 43, so I guess we'll go find that and use it and hopefully it'll be out of my face. Main menu. Can I... Okay, it switches every time. Oh, let me save and quit. Oh, wanna. Someone commented on one of my shorts saying it's a beat though. Is that on the TTS one? It was. Okay. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you! Okay, so we need to get back onto that street, which was down here. So if it wasn't that way, I'm assuming it was this way? And it's 43 we're looking for. Oh, the steps! Walnut Street? Okay, we need to go back. 15, 17. We're looking for 43. which I guess is up the hill. 25. 26. 29. Nope. No. It is 43, right? I'm not reading that wrong. $25. 20. That's Walnut Drive. This is still... Okay, 23. Am I just bad at reading? I'm just gonna look for a 43. That's 42. There's a 40. So we're close. Is it this house here? 41. 43. Aha! I found it! Aha! Okay. Thank you. Mysterious painting. It's so cold. Itching. Bedroom. They looked like they were like midway through packing. Dear father, how's everything going? There's a note somewhere then. Oh. And a random knife with Derek T. I'm noting that down. And that's in Wonders. Derek T. Knife. It's in Wanda's house. In Wanda's house. Okay. Can I keep it? No. Okay, but there is a knife in Wanda's house. So it is unsure whether Wanda had just, you know, allowed him to stay. Need a tool to fix it. But that definitely has some notes in it that we need. Thank you, Wanda, for your hand. Okay. Oh, Derek turned 4 today. Derek's knife is in the other room, but Derek turned 4 today. Vivian organised a small party for him. I really appreciate what she's done for us. After blowing out the birthday candles, I asked him what he wished for. He said, I wish to see Papa. I did not know what to say to him. I could not tell him his father had left us. Vivian being hospitalized for mental instability. Dorothy has asked me to care for Vivian while she remains at the hospital. I wonder how long Vivian must be feeling right now. Knowing she might not be able to conceive anymore. Oh. Madeline wants a boy to continue the family line, but not being able to have children anymore must be devastating for Vivian. I pity her. I just can't stand Sophia. She's not that pretty. She's just barely a year working here, and others are already serving her hand and foot. She's just here to take advantage of the Roberts family. I don't trust her. I just wish she would disappear. So Wanda wants Sophia to disappear. Noted. Okay. There's nothing else in this room that we can check. The fuck is that? Okay, I don't... Oh! We went cycling today. Scott said he could ride faster than me. Of course, this isn't true, so we had a competition and Trisha was our referee. We set the goal line to be the first fence in front of the river. I was winning until we almost reached the finishing line. I braked to prevent myself from crashing into the fence, but Scott didn't brake. He pedaled harder as he approached the goal. I yelled at him to stop, but he did not listen. By the time he'd crossed the line, it was too late. His brakes didn't stop him in time. His brake hit the fence and he was launched into the air, landing on the rocks by the riverbank. I ran to him. There was blood coming from his head, scratches all over his arms and legs. Trisha came up to him and tended to his wounds. She seemed to be sobbing, even though Scott was the one bleeding. I think I'm hurting more than him. While cleaning the garage, Charles approached and asked if I would like to be his chauffeur. I said his current driver wants to spend more time. He said his current driver wants to spend more time with his grandchildren and is planning to retire. I have by the end of the week to decide. It's a good opportunity and I'd get a raise in salary and I'd get to travel around the country. I think I'll say yes. So he got an offer basically to travel around the country and and be a chauffeur basically. Trisha came today and suggested we make our very own time capsule before I start my new job. I thought it was a good idea. We buried the box near a big stone in the cemetery. Before leaving, we made a promise to each other that we'll open it in 10 years. I had a chance to walk around New York today. As I went into a bookstore, I remembered how much Trevor loved notebooks. There was one that was really cute, but it was a bit expensive. I think she'll like it. I should surprise her by giving her the notebook on her birthday. I didn't expect to be travelling this much as a driver. On one hand, I miss my mom. On the other hand, I get to stay in nice hotels. I guess it's not a bad deal. Charles treats me very well. He even gives me extra allowances on these trips. Maybe I'll get something nice for Mum next time. We went hunting near the river. According to Scott, there's a nest, or either a nest or a rest. It seems like a rest. In the drain hole that sometimes has eggs. I told him it might be dangerous, but he assured us that it was fine. So off we went. Sure enough, those were eggs. Those were eggs and I didn't know what eggs. And decided to stay a little further away. Scott started to collect them when I noticed something moving. Trisha was able to shout out that there was a snake. I stood there frozen, not knowing what to do. Scott turned and saw the snake. He then spread his arms out and slowly walked backwards. Trisha was behind him. He extended his right hand with a stick towards the snake and slowly placed the bag of eggs on the floor he left with. When he reached me, he grabbed my arm and said, "Run." We all ran, screaming with our lungs out. I ran faster than I ever could in my life. Oops. That's why you don't go to run on bloody eggs. You silly. I miss the old days when it was Trisha, Scott, and myself hunting in the back of the woods playing by the lake. It's not that I don't appreciate what Charles has given to us. such as the house we live in and our jobs. I just miss the time when we were young and carefree. We could go anywhere and nothing would stop us. I miss Trisha. Why doesn't she realize that I like her? Was this Derek? So possibly Derek likes Trisha? Pop that in a note. Okay. What has been actually recorded? Diary. Okay, so that was Derek. So Derek, we've got Derek, Charles, James, Mary, and Wanda. Also, why would they leave the notebooks? Seems a bit weird to me that they would leave their notebooks. You know? Not the notebooks, are diaries. Okay. So now we've got these two. It's a house entrance key found in one of the Locker mansions. We've got to find out where Bernard lives. And that one was number 7. So I guess we'll just find number 7 somewhere and just see if we can open it. And then I believe they said that a key was under one of the flower pots. Would it be showing outside of the flower pots, or would it, like, require me to move it? I'm not sure. Actually, back with food, what did you get? He's finding a way around. Yeah. Oh, key! Okay, is it? I'm guessing this is the key to the church. Hey, the church. Ooh, pizza and pie. What kind of pie? And potatoes. Are you doing one of those dinners where, like, you know a bunch of food is about to go off, so you're just kind of eating it all? The Holy Bible. My hands would burn if I touched it. I'll cheese pie. The Holy Bible. Bathroom. True question. Can I flush the toilet? No. There's not even a handle or a button. How the fuck? It's the potatoes, but were they boiled, mashed, and stuck in a stew? Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Stay at the cabin tonight. I don't need dinner. Scott. We gotta find this cabin. If you mean I bought it all reduced because I went shopping late and then there were the things, and yes, that's exactly what I meant. Boiled, fucked, and stuffed in my mouth. The best type of potatoes are the ones that go in your mouth. I had cottage pie for dinner for the first time in like 2 years. I fucking love cottage pie. It's locked. Oh boy. Father Matthew picked me up from the orphanage today. He said I will be staying with him for now, and I can call him Dad if that's okay with me. On Monday he will bring me to sign something. He says after the signing, my name is not just Scott, but Scott Brooks. I'm so glad I have a new home. Okay, so Father Matthew, I'm gonna have to note this down. So, Father Matthew I hear some. 1 second, guys. I'm so sorry. 1 second. What the fuck am I hearing? Okay, false alarm. So, new thing I found out is that Bobby, you know, my cat, she likes scratching, the desk chair I use for work. Only problem is, if you are listening to something, if you're listening to something like the stream, or the music on the stream, it sounds like someone is, like, tapping in the background. So she's been scratching at that chair for about 5 minutes, me thinking, oh, there's something tapping, or basically it sounds like, I don't know, fireworks popping. I was scared. Father Matthew is Scott's. Oh, I can't type. Not type. Right. Scott's dad. Father Matthew is the father of Scott. Father Matthew brought me to the attic today. There's so many wooden toys and he made them all himself. He asked me to choose one that I liked. I chose the toy plane. It looked cool. He said he can teach me carpentry when I'm a bit older. He even made a secret space for me in my room so I could put my treasures inside. I love Father Matthew. Okay. So, this. May 3rd. Okay. So he said there was a secret place in his room to put stuff. Is it behind? Oh, hello. Okay, yep, it's behind there. We don't have a code just yet. Unless it's a code with this on. So it was May 3rd. So 5385. Well, that worked. Okay. Mr. Peterson passed away at the age of 81. Everyone attended his funeral today. He was buried next to Mrs. Peterson. The population of Painscreek is decreasing. Old people are dying and young people aren't coming back after college. Will I stay in Painscreek until I'm old, and will I die like Mr. Peterson? Oh god, I can't talk. Will there be anyone left at that point? Trisha talks a lot to me recently. I feel comfortable whenever she's around. I can be myself in front of her. It makes me happy. Father Matthew tells me it's important to have goals in life. I wondered what life goal I should have. I wonder what Father Matthew's goal is. It's been a few months since Derek got hired by Trisha's dad at the mountain to be a mansion driver. I thought it said mountain driver for some reason. Bit weird. He gets to travel around the world now. I envy him. I want to work too, so that I can buy something nice for Trisha. There's a secret room in the mansion. I can't believe it. I can't wait until Saturday to explore it with Trisha. Okay, so Derek liked Trisha, and Scott also liked Trisha. I can't write. Scott. And Scott envies Derek, I think? Okay. It's a lot of notes, but it's fine. Random baseball. Let's meet at our secret hideout at 5 PM. Code changed to 8831. So, secret hideout was the shed. code is 8831. Okay. That's fine. Bathroom. Study. Okay, we've already read that. Oh, I think we have at least. Pleads not. Oh no, we haven't read this. Sorry. Pleads not guilty to killing ex-mayor's wife, Vivian Roberts. Main murder suspect denies killing former employer. He's handsome. I'll give him that. Scott Brooks, the adopted son of Father Matthew Brooks of Painscreek Trinity Church, pled not guilty in court yesterday. According to Scott, he met with Vivian in the woods Vivian in the woods that night, but went home after their meeting and did not step out of his cabin for days. When he left her, Vivian was still alive. When asked why he met with Vivian, Scott's answer was that they met to discuss about their personal matters. Wow, I can really not talk. And it was only between the two of them. Scott denied further questioning, stating only that he had nothing to do with Vivian's murder. That whoever killed Vivian must have committed the crime after he left. As to why Scott was in his cabin for days after Vivian was killed, Scott explained that he did not even know that Vivian had been murdered. Staying in his cabin is just something he's always done when he feels at ease while at home. Currently detained in county jail, no bail has been set. Okay, we need a lock. Cute! Matthew and Scott years ago. Another key! Return the tools back to the storage room. Okay, so we've got the storage room key. This looks odd. Like the other ones are built in, but this kind of looks wrong. Like I could pull a book and it will move kind of thing. Is there any more rooms? It feels really empty. That doesn't work. What about this one? No. Okay, that's all the rooms then. We can't go into the basement yet. Oh, storage. We have this one, don't we? There's this. Ooh. Scott's things. Okay, so we need a thing for Scott. Ooh, we can open the vehicle. There's a vehicle with a bunch of stuff in it. Oh, I didn't even open. Okay, I can't open that. It's fine. Okay, that needs a code, and so does that one. Okay. Okay. So we have book for number 7. And the house. I still don't know when number 7 is. There's number 1. Number 2. Maybe if I just find number 7. There's number 4. Number 7? Okay, that's only got an option to open, so not unlock, so that's not the right one. But now I need to go... It's not to that car, I think it's to another car. I think it was this one. Can I not use this? Unlock. Oh, there we go. Great. Okay, so this will be the PI then. The investigation progresses slowly. I've tried to reach people, but many of them have left Painscreek, and those who remain are starting to move out. Found some evidence showing that things aren't what they seem. The media don't have it right. I need to interview some people who worked at the mansion I've been to where I haven't reached out yet. Matthew seems to be Scott's legal parent, so I won't talk to him yet. I have to visit St. Patrick's Orphanage tomorrow. It's a day's drive from here. I know Scott found something there. There's something not quite right with all of this. Vivian married Charles in 1971. After the marriage, she became vice president of Robert's mining company. It went into a slump after a mining incident in 73. But her resilience to not give up led to the rebuilding of the company from the ground up. She supported local businesses such as Painscreek Community Hospital and revitalized a small village. Looks like she was publicly very active, maybe too active. She was taken to Painscreek Community Hospital for an emergency operation in 1974. Trisha Roberts was born just before that. Vivian was hospitalized for a few months, reliant on Dr. Henry Johnson during that period. Ooh, we got the security room code. So, security room code is 025241. And my god, it sounds like there's someone in my ears, and that should be the mansion. Okay, guys, question. Do we go to the secret hideout first, or the security room? I don't know whether we should go to the security room first or not. Because we got the secret hideout code first. But we could do with going... There's two different answers there. Hideout or security room. Should I toss a coin? I don't have a coin. The only thing I could really toss is like a cup. And it's probably not a good idea. Oh god. Security hideout? That's Blair's room. I came across your name through a friend of mine. She highly recommended you, saying you were the person of integrity and a very reliable investigator. Sorry, I'm gonna take a drink. Okay. So I'd like for you to investigate the case of what happened in 1995 in a town called Painscreek, with the murder of Vivian Roberts. I was there when it happened. The body had been placed in front of the mansion gates for everyone to see. A few days later, Scott Brooks was apprehended as a suspect. However, there wasn't enough evidence and he was soon released. 18 months later, the police filed Vivian's case as unsolved and tried to forget everything, but I just can't. I simply want to know the truth. I've enclosed a copy of the threat letter that Vivian received the day she died. I hope it helps. For safety purposes, I would like to remain anonymous for the time. I will give you the first payment, which is in good faith, that you will agree to my offer. When the case is solved, I will pass you for the rest of the payment. I know what you did. Meet me by the well at midnight. You know which one. Come alone. Fucking hell. And the investigator. Why is the investigator's license here? Ooh. The secret lies within her. Oh, hi, hello, darling. How are you? Seriously? Just gonna use one of these bad boys. See if there's anything else in the car. Oh, we didn't check the other side. Hold on. Why is there a... Hold on. Thank you. Okay, and we've got no key for that. That's fine. Good, thanks. Good, good. I'm glad. I'm having a good time. I'm having a very good time. Let's see. Hold on for a sec. There we go. Okay. We still don't have a map. Was there a map in here that we can use? I don't think I picked one up. Mario, have you started streaming yet again? Or are you still taking a big break? Okay, we can't keep that. Why would I find a map? I don't know where I'd find a map, but I need one. Okay. I think there was also a vehicle by the cemetery. Maybe we can go view that. I don't know what the cemetery was. I also like how we've come to investigate, and instead of just, you know, calling people going, hey, I know where your vehicle is, can I go in it? Have you got the key? We're like, yeah, we're just breaking and entering, don't mind us. We're also looking for number 7 still. Which I believe would be over here. 9, 10, 12, 8, 1. Game, please. 2, 4, 20? What? Where's 7? That's 5, 4, 2, 1. They don't make any sense whatsoever. It's making me so confused. That's 13. Not too soon, I have a few things sorted out. So, ooh, what you doing? That's 37. Okay, that's opened. Well, that's Pebble Lane, so we can't go down there. Anyway. 39. 15. 11. God, it's confusing. Okay, I can't go for that. There's not a key for this, right? This isn't this, right? No. Okay, good. It's also not this one, right? No. This is why I need a map. That's 41. And that's a hotel down there. We can't go in that house. I don't know what number that is either. Hello? There's a gap in the... There's a gap in the fence. I can get through that, I swear. Yeah, I don't... The numbering system is very confusing to me. Because it doesn't seem like there would be a 7. Because there's 10, 9, 8. And then 1, 2... Maybe it's up here? Honestly, at this rate, I'm just looking. I know I'm probably not on the right street, but even on the right street, the door was boarded up. 1, Yeah, let me go back to the right street and maybe you guys can help me. But I want to find this house first. It's over here. Okay, so it was 7 Black Pine Street. So this is Black Pine. Oh, Black Pine Road, sorry. So 18's blocked off. 28's blocked off. It would believe that this also counts as Black Pine. 26, 24, 22, 4. I swear I just heard something. Okay, I'm hearing things. Also, do not enter. Ooh. But this is number 7. Get some things finished, like a few drawings, animations I started a long time ago and never finished. Been difficult to motivate recently. I feel you. I think the cold is making it less, you know, making people want to not do things. If that makes sense. Because I'm being lazy because I'm cold. Hello? Yeah, there isn't a number 7 here. There's number 40. Yes. Let me go back and double check, but I'm pretty bloody sure it's a 7. Because it was in here. Number 7. Can confirm. This is number 7. I'm probably being stupid. No, my luck. Well, this is number 1. Number 13. Yeah, this numbering makes no sense. Because it'd be this road, okay? So, Black Pine Road would be this way. And maybe this way. 16. 13, 11, 12, 2, 8, 10. Sweet. And there's number 5. Number 7. There's 2 7s. Yeah, I think I found it. I didn't look this side. I didn't realise we could get over here. Oh, hello. Was this a result of a fire? Like, what happened here? Oh yeah, that's a fire. Premium rums. Can't pick up that. Dear Daniel. Okay, so we have a Daniel. Have you been, my son? It's been quite a while since I last wrote to you. I'm getting much better now. Dr. Johnson has assured me that I'm recovering well. I know he's working full-time at the mansion. The hallucinations are gone. There are just 2 more checkups to do and I'll be done with rehab. How's Mum doing? Is she still working at the restaurant? I hope she spends enough time with you. I don't blame her for leaving. And I wish I could be there for you. I'm sorry it turned out this way. Please forgive me. I have been saving my money to plan to. Here we see Chloe again in her natural habitat. Gosh. So there's a Daniel and like he's, you know. So there's so Daniel and his father has hallucinations. His mother is working at the restaurant. The mother and father have broken up. Fuck no. Just, nope. Nope. I need to add a stream marker for that. So that's like 2:12? 12:12? So I'll probably flip that. Diary! I hate to admit it, but Scott is a good kid. He's hardworking, takes care of me when I'm drunk. This is Andrew! Andrew's the drunk one! I'm starting to like him. Why did I see her again? How could... Did I see her again? How could that be? Why doesn't the medication work anymore? Did he give me cheap pills? No, that can't be. He's guilty. He's as guilty as I am. We're all in it together. He cannot abandon me. They cannot abandon me. Ever since Scott has asked about her, I've started seeing Sophia again. Why did he have to mention her? I need more pills. I think I'm going crazy. Oh Lord. I know I'm a sinner. I realise it now. That's why I'm going crazy. I know that nothing I do will bring her back. I pray that our sins do not pass down to our children. Please forgive us for what we have done. Was that Andrew? It was Andrew Reed. Okay, so Andrew Reed was an addict. What the heck is going on? A single chair, a mattress, "For Us" written on the wall, and a pentagram. Yeah, I'm noping out of that shit. No thanks. Door is jammed. Can I open it with this thing? No. Okay. But I am gonna leave that there. Because I know for a fact that if I start going to the security rooms and everything like that... Hello! Who the fuck are you? Huh. Yeah, I think this is a perfect time for us to leave. Okay, she's gone now. Yep, I'm gonna wrap that up here. Because, yeah, it's been an interesting one. To say the very fucking least. But thank you all for hanging out. I really appreciate you. And to think this is like the first stream on YouTube. It's been fun. But I hope you all have a lovely night. Please go have tasty things, and I'll see you all